Hi guys, it is Sunday. It's after 5 o'clock. You know what? We didn't do anything. We slept in and we just relaxed and chilled all day. I got a little bit winded because I rushed down the stairs. I took one of the pairs of pants that I thrifted the other day. I wasn't going to work on this today, and I ended up working on this today. So I wanted to make an open top tote lined with some cute Snoopy fabric I got on Etsy, and for my house bag, but also I could take it in the car with me or whatever. And you guys, I mean, yeah, it turned out super cute. I'm real happy with it and fits everything really nicely. Yeah. So pretty good. Nice big project bag. And I also, while I was doing that, heard what sounded like sawing from outside. We did have a pallet of stuff that Mr. Bob was selling. He did sell, but we had the actual pallet still. And I think he was cutting it up to put it in the trash, I think. I also got a bunch of like ephemera stuff from the car show we went to yesterday, which was in last week's vlog. And yeah, that was pretty cool. I got some stickers. I got a magnifying bookmark, different things that I can use. I take these in here. It's dark in here. I'm not turning any lights on. Sorry. Okay. Oh, and I better turn the computer on. No, I don't have to. Sorry, thinking out loud. Usually I do some editing tomorrow before little Mister comes, but I have Tuesday off. I'm babysitting Thursday instead this week, so I have all day Tuesday to edit and stuff. All right, I'm gonna go check on Bob and show him my new bag. He's gonna just shake his head. Anyway, I'll be back. Hello, everybody. I would say good morning, but it is 3:13 p.m. It's Tuesday, February 24th, normally babysitting day, but this week and in the coming weeks, my babysitting schedule is all like different. Helping a little bit more in the overall picture, I think. But there's a lot going on for the kids, and we love watching I love watching the grandson. Let's be real. Mister's usually working most of the time. I mean, it's little Mister. Like, he's my grandson. Of course I'll help. So there's that. I just got done, for the next few days at least, fixing up my house purse, analog bag, project bag, whatever you want to call it, with some Woobles that I got for Christmas. So that's ready to go for the next few days, and that's something I can do when little Mister is here. I'm gonna finish one more hat. I also got one of two bags cut out that I want to make after I do some junk journaling. I need to do some junk journaling. I will be filming most of it. So look forward to that. And I'm going to try to film that tomorrow. So I've been getting the art room ready for that most of the day after I got editing and scheduling done of existing videos. Yeah. What else did I do? I feel like I did something else, but now I can't remember what it is. Oh, yes, I do. I had a pair of pants that I initially got to cut up. They were made out of a thin, stretchy-ish denim with a drawstring. And I was initially going to cut them up, but then I pulled them out again and was sorting through things and putting things away. I was like, you know, these are going to be a little big on me, but if I put elastic in the waist instead of the drawstring, they'll fit nice. And I might have to shorten them a little bit because I'm not that tall, FYI. To my surprise, that worked. And I did not have to hem them. They were already short. That never happens. Just FYI. Not often, anyway. So I have another pair of pants. And when I get tired of wearing them, they'll come back up here and they will be turned into something else. So anyway, that was pretty cool. All right, I am going to work on said hat while I'm listening to some YouTube, and that's it, I think, for the minute. I've left the desktop computer on because if I can actually get things filmed tomorrow of junk journaling, then and get that table cleared off of that stuff, then I am going to edit it also tomorrow and get it scheduled. I would be printing the pictures in advance today, but my phone, which we're filming on right now, it wasn't on the charger the right way or something last night, and charging it via cable is not its favorite way, and so yeah, it's fun. Anyway, I have just enough juice to film this, and that's it. All right, I'll be back. Good morning, everybody. It's 10 o'clock on Wednesday, February 20-something. I don't know. 25th. Mr. Bob is at the office. And I'm just looking for motivation to get started today. I'm going to work on putting a couple of scrapbook junk journaling things together for a couple of short weekend trips we took. And then I'm going to film a video on how I make these little junk journals that I try to keep a few of them in stock. I think I'm down to the last couple of them, so I want to make a couple more. Anyway, so that's my day. I'll film some. Nope. Oh God, that's bright. There we go. It's the end of the day. Obviously, it's just after 6. We got the junk journaling video done, edited, and scheduled. I also rewound and tied together a bunch of random yarns. I'm trying something slightly new for the giveaway blankets, like right here. And everything is pre-tied. I can just crochet away. There's no ends to weave in, no nothing. And so far it's going really well. I unmade what I had started earlier and then remade it. And I'm already past where I was, I think. It's these shades of blue that, to be honest, I wasn't too sure about when I put them together, but it's actually, yeah. I tend to do these like giant granny square blankets. They're easy for me to do, and they're fairly quick. It works. So, yeah, I got that done. I feel like I made good progress and stuff today. Chores? No. I gotta do the dishes. I gotta do laundry, but you know, they'll still be there later, right? And by dishes, I don't mean the sink is full of dirty dishes. The dishwasher's full of clean stuff, and I have to empty it and put the like 2 plates that are in the sink in there. Anyway, tomorrow we are babysitting again, and I figured 2 more things to add to our list of retirement things we need to stop doing or change how we're doing them. Yes, we're planning retirement probably sometime next year, but not quite sure. It could be a little earlier. We need to figure out medical insurance. So if any of you all out there are already retired, have any tips or tricks, I am only 62. So even if he waits till 65, I mean, I'll be 63 this year, but I'm still too young for Medicare. So anyway, if you have tips or tricks, leave them down below. You can also message me. But yeah. All right. That's it for the minute. Waiting for our mister to finish his day, and we're going to go get some steps in. Do I want to? No. Are we going to? Yes. I'll be back. It's 6 o'clock-ish. The end of Thursday, the 26th, I think. I babysat today, and he was in a cuddling mood, and I'm not mad about it. But before we do anything else, let me just show you this. How pretty is that? Like, come on. I love it. Anyway, it's supposed to be midwinter, blasting cold. It's not. We've had a really warm winter, like the first one Oregon's had this warm in a very long time. Anyway, Junior didn't want me to go for Little Mister. And so we sat together most of the day, played. We went for a little walk. We did some video lessons on colors and numbers and ABCs. And yeah, he wanted a lot of hugs today. Or as he says, hugga. Again, I'm not mad about it. I was able to do some crocheting while we were sitting and relaxing, and I am working on another giveaway blanket. This is the blue one, and I don't know now if I said or not, but I think I did. I unwound all the yarn, tied it together, basically made it one yarn ball. I don't have to weave in ends. It's all knotted and done already. And a little bit of progress I made on it before I did that, I have more than made up for, because it's almost done. I know. And the colors are actually pretty good. So anyway, I'll be working on that tonight. My goal is I would love to get it done tonight, but my goal is to get it done by tomorrow. And then start on something else. Maybe another one. I have like 3 or 4 of these that are in the unfinished objects pile. So I'd love to get them all done. We have an upcoming vacation in May. I'd like to get them all done before then. I think that's pretty doable. So, all right, that's it for the minute. Morning, everybody. It's Friday, February 27th. I almost said March. We're out running some errands. Some of the kids are coming over for dinner tonight, so I've got groceries to get and stuff. While I'm out running around, I did find some Easter stuff for Little Mister, including this. How cute is that? He doesn't need another stuffy, but what I came on to tell you guys is that, okay, so we have a smallish chain here on the West Coast. I don't know how far they go, but it's called Buy Mart, and it is employee owned. It costs like $5 to get a card to get in the door, and it's like $5 like forever. And I go there every now and then because the prices are a little cheaper than going to the big box stores. And they have a craft section. It generally in the past wasn't very big, and they really, as far as yarn is concerned, only had like Red Heart and Lily Sugar and Cream. But they're getting some Premier yarns, and they have Premier Color Fusion Chunky. And I got these 2 colors today. The blue one is called Blue Jeans, and this one is called Springtime. These will make cute hats, both of these, and they're so soft. They're probably a little chunky for the needles I usually use to make the hats, but that's okay. Anyway, we are going to head over to the last stop of the day, which is Fred Meyer, because I've got some stuff to get for dinner tonight, including some pizza crusts, because we're going to make homemade pizza. I also stopped at the hardware store already because I had a coupon for there. And while I was there, I got some doweling because I needed doweling upstairs and I was out. I have like one small piece left. While I was there, I got some paint chips. And I'm going to make Little Mister, probably this afternoon when we get back after lunch, some color flashcards. It's just going to be the solid color. And I'll put the color name on the back like in a Sharpie, and I'll punch a hole in it. Because he's learning shapes and color right now. He's very into that. And yeah, I thought that would be a good thing to do. I don't think he's colorblind, but it does run in my family, and one of my great nephews, technically. Yeah, because his mother is my niece. Anyway, one of her kids was recently diagnosed as being colorblind. My dad is colorblind, so I never understood when I was a kid why I had to go help him with electrical stuff when he was working on cars, and why dad didn't know what colors were which, and why I had to tell him, because he was a grown-up and I thought he should know that already. Yeah, well, now I know, but then I had no idea. And that was an actual conversation I had with my mom. And I got in trouble for, anyway, long story. Anyway, Little Mister does not seem to be colorblind, but he is very into learning his colors. And so we're going to support that. And yeah, I think that's going to work really well. All right, let's go get Fred Meyer done, and I will be back. Good morning, everybody. So it is Saturday morning, February 28th. It is not super early, just before 11 o'clock. 11:30, it's 11:20. Bob and some of the kids are out doing some stuff today. I opted to stay home for lots of reasons, but anyway, nothing big and like earth-shattering. I'm working with the Premier Chunky that I got yesterday at Bi-Mart, and I'm working on a hat. I'm working the pattern I usually do. I'm just having to figure out how many stitches to cast on to get the right width. I think I've got it now. Can I get one hat out of one ball? I'm not sure. I do want to go maybe pick up one more ball of each color if they still have it, just in case. And maybe go for a walk, get some steps in. I'm feeling like that's a good idea. So we're gonna go do that, and I'll be back. That's all I can say right now. Hello, everybody. Yes, it's Sunday morning. Yes, I forgot to close the vlog last night. I was having kind of a day where I didn't want to leave the house. I did leave the house for a short bit, but yeah, the bonus to that is I stay home and crafted all day. So I took that yarn I found at Bi-Mart and I made two knit hats that I think these first two Bob and I are going to keep. I do have a particular pattern that I kind of use as a guide for making these. I'll link it down below. I had to alter it a little bit to accommodate the bigger needles and chunkier yarn, but I got a count that'll work for us, and I can get one hat out of one ball, which is good. So now I have more balls to make more hats. We'll be adding to this shelf over here. This is the giveaway shelf. But these first two we're going to keep. This is mine. I love that one. And then this is Mr. Bob's. This color is blue jeans. I think this one is springtime. And then I started work on another giveaway blanket that's actually part of the unfinished objects pile. The yarn colors were already picked out a long time ago and I just never made the blanket. So I got a pretty good start on it. Yeah, it's a little wonky. My squares are never straight. And part of the reason they look wonky is the way the colors shift, but also just because they're wonky. But, you know, it's fine. It's going to be a great, pretty blanket anyway. And some of them I intentionally make wonky so it looks like the square is turning in the, it's like an optical illusion. It's kind of cool. Anyway, we did that and nothing else. But that was fine. I did get a couple chores done, but I do have to water the plants, which I forgot to do yesterday. So I got to do that this morning. Anyway, it wasn't a super exciting, creative week, but I did get stuff done, and I am happy to continue working on the unfinished objects pile, the UFO pile, which is slowly but surely getting smaller and smaller, and I do love that. And yes, occasionally get distracted by a new idea, but I'm trying to do more of writing the new ideas down and working on an old idea than getting completely off the rails. Does it always work? No. But anyway, we're trying. So that's it for this week, I think. I will, again, put any relevant links down in the video description, including the one for the hat. I've been using that pattern for a long time. I do occasionally crochet the hats, but I do really like this 2x2 rib knit hat. It works really well for me. Anyway, I do make it a little bit longer than the pattern so that you can fold the brim up, but otherwise I love the pattern. Anyway, it'll be down below. Ways to support the free content are also in the video description, including the link to my Art Foamy designs and Patreon and all of that stuff. And yeah, I think that's it for this week. The most important thing besides finding time to just do what you need to do for yourself, because that's important, is go out and do something nice for yourself because you deserve it. They kind of go together. Yeah. If you aren't capable for lots of reasons of dealing with going outside in the public with people, then don't. Stay home and be mindful of yourself, because you can't help others or enjoy others if you're not enjoying yourself. It's important. Anyway. All right, that's it. I'll see you guys next week. Bye.